She wanted peace, but peace came with a price that most people can't even imagine. Because when Annie left, she just didn't leave her marriage. She lost her whole family too. A large, proud Italian family who just didn't believe in divorce. And to them, leaving made Annie a traitor, not a survivor, not a protector of her child, just plain selfish. This is Annie's story, and I'm telling it for her and for anyone who's ever had to choose freedom over family approval. The day that Annie packed up and left wasn't the end of her nightmare. It was just the beginning of a new one. Her family had always preached loyalty, family first, no matter what. And she believed it until the day family first meant sending her back to Santino with no questions asked. They didn't want to hear about the yelling, the threats, the way that he punished her, even punished their little girl for being a child. They saw Annie breaking traditions, only thing they saw, and they saw, I guess, Santino's charm, his easy smile, the way he told his story in his words, and they believed him. If you loved your daughter, you would go home to your husband. You're tearing your family apart. What kind of mother chooses a career over her family? They rallied around Santino and they shamed Annie. And in one decision, Annie lost not just a husband, but her entire sense of belonging. She traded it all for one fragile thing: peace. The kind that let her daughter sleep without fear. The kind that didn't come with the price tag of her soul. Sometimes the cost of leaving isn't just money or stability, it's people, friends who believe the mask, families who say, stay no matter what. Communities call you selfish for surviving, and when that happens, survivors face a certain kind of exile. They walk into freedom carrying not just fear of what they left behind, but grief for what they're losing. Because abuse doesn't just steal your joy, it steals your connections, your safety net, the people that should have stood beside you, but chose not to. The truth is, leaving can make you the villain in someone else's story. They say you were too emotional. They say you broke the family apart. They say you didn't try hard enough to keep the family together. And then you stand there knowing you tried harder than anyone will ever know, and still you were cast out. Survivors carry that burden quietly, trying to build a new life from the ashes of two losses. The life that they left and the people they had to leave. But they kept going because deep down, they know what Annie knew. Peace is worth it, even when the cost is heartbreak. This one's for the survivor who left with nothing but courage and a heartbeat that whispered, go. For the one who lost family, friends, church, community, because you dared to save yourself. For the one who was called selfish when all you ever wanted was safety. I see the ache in you. The night you wondered if you made the wrong decision, even though every part of you knows you saved your child, your sanity, and your soul. You deserve more than survival. You deserve love that protects, not punishes. You deserve a family, even if you have to build it from scratch. And you are not wrong for walking away. You are not weak for needing peace. You are not unlovable because others failed to see your truth. I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney and author of Undercurrent and the host of the Are You Annie podcast. Annie's story is why this podcast exists. She's not just a name in a book. She's a mirror for those unspoken battles survivors have to face. I believe in the God who restores what was stolen, who gathers the brokenhearted and calls you beloved, even when others have turned you away. And always remember that you are stronger than you believed. You are a warrior against narcissistic abuse. And I want you to be tenacious and never, ever give up on your beliefs and what's important to you. Please, until next episode, promise me that you're going to take good care of yourself. I want you to know that I see you. I so appreciate you. And thank you for staying to the end because I know you're here. And I will see you very soon. Bye.